Hi, I'm Audrey Slinky, president of the Home Staging Resource, and I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to take this course titled, Is Home Staging for You? Here I will share with you some words of wisdom from years of experience in training over 1,800 professional stagers and redesigners when it comes to starting a home staging business. At the end of the presentation, you'll be invited to take part in our free 6-day email course where I will go over each point in detail and send it to you via email and where you can unsubscribe at any time. If you're considering entering into the field of home staging, then I know you will get a lot out of this mini course, and I am very excited for you. So let's jump in. Questions 1 and 2, I consider the golden rules of home staging success because without these two character qualities, it will be very difficult for you to be successful in the field of home staging. Golden rule number 1, do you have a natural eye for interiors and a passion for decorating is extremely important to your success because it involves the talent and passion you have that your clients are paying for and expecting of you. Very few people have a true talent for transforming interiors. Can you develop this talent? Absolutely, and we help you with our 3 weeks of daily design modules to communicate and refine your design talent to your clients. But can you develop a passion for this talent? No. Some people may have a knack for decorating, but if they do not enjoy it, it will not bring them success. My personal motto has always been to follow my passion first, and then money will follow. I'm assuming that you not only have the eye, but also the passion, and that is why you're considering the home staging field. If you're not sure whether you have the eye and passion, we'll ask you 5 important questions in the email follow-ups to make sure that you do. Rule number 2 for the staging business success is, do you have that critical entrepreneur spirit? Here's the thing. A lot of people do not realize they are born entrepreneurs until they start their own business. I know I didn't. How do you know you have the entrepreneur spirit? Well, if you've ever taken the Myers-Briggs personality test, you know that certain personalities fit best with specific career paths. In fact, someone who is an ENTP is well suited for entrepreneurship. We'll go over this quite a bit in our email follow-up, but for some questions to ask yourself now are, do you like work environments that are new, flexible, and changing? Or do you like structure and routine? Do you like to interact with people as well as helping others? Or do you prefer to work alone? Do you like to create new concepts and approaches, thinking in innovative ways and engaging in a certain amount of risk-taking? If you answered yes to those 3 questions, you sound like you have that entrepreneur spirit that you will need to keep going in this business. Question number 3, are you ready for a new career? This is important because it involves timing and contentment. If you love what you're currently doing, then don't change it. If you're not passionate about your work, then consider following your heart and doing what you love, whatever that is. Many of us never think we're ready to go out on a limb and start something new, and then we complain about our stuck situation. We're not stuck, but we are letting fear of the unknown paralyze us. I was stuck for a while until the company I work for laid me off. And in hindsight, it was the best thing for me, but boy, was I hurt and angry at the time. If you love decorating, then it's very easy to become a home stager and redesigner, as well as make money, especially in this changing housing market. Most of us have the next 35 years to work, so we might as well do what we like. And by the way, I interview every member, stager, and redesigner that goes through our course, and I have yet to hear anyone with regrets. They love doing what they're doing, and they love that they took a chance doing it. Question number 4, can you work from home? There is very little structure as well as isolation in working at home at first. No one is looking over your shoulder telling you what to do and when to do it. And even though the home staging resource provides you all the tools and the step-by-step instruction to help keep you motivated and succeed, you still need to provide the energy. The benefits from working from home in the form of freedom are incredible. These daily rewards, like attending your children's soccer games or taking a long lunch with a friend, seeing your daughter's recital, or simply just being available for those you love, are things you cannot put a price on. I don't know about you, But seeing these before and after photos on each page sure makes me proud of the work home stagers achieve. You must value yourself and your creativity in order to make money at home staging. At first, you may not have the confidence to do this, but don't worry. After the first few home staging, you'll see very quickly that you just made your clients several thousand for their small investment in your work. That's the great thing about home staging versus interior decorating, because it is an easily justified expense of any home seller and realtor. It's not a luxury, but an investment in the near future home sale earnings. Never has there been a more important time to consider going into the field of home staging. With very little competition and a slowing housing market, home sellers and realtors need the solutions you can provide them. All you need to do is value those solutions in terms of your fees in order to make a lucrative business out of home staging. Also, by the way, once you get through our course, you will have a strong confidence in exactly what you're doing because we detail every segment of it. I never run into anyone who goes through our 3 weeks of training. They have a year membership and access to all of our materials and still don't feel confident jumping in and working with clients. Question number 6 is a logical question to ask yourself whether you have the money to start this business. You know, when over 50% of small businesses fail in the first year, it's critical to consider this question. In fact, many people opt to purchase expensive franchises because they offer a better success rate and stability opposed to taking the 50% gamble. Here's the great news. A successful home staging business that offers step-by-step instructions and business materials can be started for around $1,000. Now, you'll need to still invest more money in your marketing and website. We make that easy. For an additional $500, we can do it for you, or you can do it on your own, and we actually walk you through that. But you'll need to have some time so that you can build your business and bring in some income. So consider all of those factors before you begin to start a business. This is a great business to start. It doesn't cost a lot to start it. You're working from home. There's very little inventory. We walk you through that in our vacant staging. And we have in our membership an over 80% success rate. Members who join us and go through our course after a year end up renewing over 80%, better than the franchise success rate. You may be overwhelmed when it comes to reviewing home staging training available. There's lots of companies out there, so let's cut to the chase by asking some critical questions that you should consider. Do you need any special or particular training to become a home stager? No. But by going through our training, you do become HSR certified. Is there a staging training available that provides start-to-finish, step-by-step business instructions, business materials, and how-to materials based on both staging and redesign, which also includes feng shui, organizational things, window coverings, all sorts of other options that we include in our design modules? Absolutely not. There's not any training that comes close. We're the only ones that build you an independent website and domain, search engine optimized. We have a newsletter marketing campaign, matching business cards, letterhead, and postcards that are professional and represent you well immediately. We give you step-by-step instructions on getting your business started, building your portfolio, and your day-to-day marketing plan. We walk you through exactly what services to offer, agreements to use, and pricing to ask. We give you step-by-step instructions on how to do a consultation, offering vacant home staging services, as well as several checklists and client handouts that you can give to your client. We give you every single Word form that you would need for your business. No other trainer provides this. We do this all for around $1,500. There is no franchise or other staging training that can come close to this offering for their clients. You don't need to travel and attend an expensive 2-day or 3-day training when all you need to succeed in this business is our 21-day self-paced HSR certification training. Is the staging training company going to represent you well? Do they have an easy directory for realtors and home sellers to find you in, as well as a marketing program that will make your look and feel look fabulous? HSR spends thousands in pay-per-click campaigns, marketing, and public relations, which makes us the most highly trafficked home staging website in the world. What does this mean for you? It means our members get inquiries from realtors and home sellers right off the bat just from being in our directory. and sometimes on a regular basis. Lastly, we are constantly looking to improve our members' training area content and solutions, which is the beauty of online training because we are dedicated to our members' success and we take a genuine interest in their business. You need only to look at some of our member testimonials or go to our directory and call any one of our members to find a satisfied client. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this presentation. I really hope you found it valuable. If you are considering a career change, I know our 6-session email course will help you in making this big decision. We have tons of great stuff to offer in both our free and subscription sides of our website, so please explore, have fun. I encourage you to watch the 12 Rules of Staging, our example staging day presentation, and other great tools available to educate you on this industry. And I really hope to work with you in the future and hope to see you come aboard. Good luck in your decision and in your soul searching. Thank you.